Hey guys, we're out here in Orange City, Florida, waving our Trump flags, waiting for the Patriots to show up. Where are you guys at? Orange City, Florida, Saxon Boulevard, Enterprise Road, from 3 till dark every other Friday, soon to be every Friday. Look for flyers. I'll remind you guys on X, Rumble, and ScrewTube. So Joe Biden is by far the worst president in American history. No doubt about it, man. 100%. And just for the open borders alone, that dude is the worst president. He's let terrorists in here. Up to 10 million unvetted illegals. Right now it's costing us $550 billion a year to take care of all these freeloaders that aren't even from here. So that makes him, in my book, the worst president ever, and that's just part of it. The list is endless. Hey, why do you consider Joe Biden the worst president that America's ever had?
You don't have enough time for me to list it.
Pick one thing.
One thing? Okay, we got, well, pick 2 things. 3 things. The border, the economy, and he's senile.
He's senile. Shit!
Yeah, he can't do a whole sentence.
Yeah.
He screws it up.
When you watch him walk, it looks like the wind could blow him over.
Yeah, and now they got the sneakers he's got to wear when he goes up Air Force One.
I hope he falls down the stairs backwards next time.
He did. He just did the other day.
Oh, backwards?
He fell up the stairs.
Oh, fell up. He needs to fall down backwards.
Yeah.
That's what we're all rooting for.
Yep.
What do you think? You think Biden's the worst president we've ever had?
By far in the history.
Yeah. Obama's second. Obama used to be first. He's the one that started all this shit.
Yeah.
Now
in the history of the United States, Buchanan, because he led the Civil War.
Obama's way worse than him. Joe Biden blows that dude out of the water, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't leave our borders open and let in 10 million unvetted people.
Excuse me. He even says it's gone too far, and he's in charge. We thought.
Bicycler! Hey, bicycler! Bicycler! Bicycler!
They want to get rid of
Bicycler.
So hard-headed.
Like what? Who's saying?
Hey, man. Hey, why is Joe Biden the worst president this country's ever seen?
Oh man,
how much time you got?
I was just thinking that it's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
He's ruining our country. It's raising gas prices, food prices.
Hey, my grocery bill's triple. But does that make him the worst president?
Open borders.
No.
You know, Whitmer, she just has a thing in Michigan. Now she wants, because, you know, I'm Michigan, and she wants us to voluntarily open our doors to these illegal aliens and have them live with us.
Whitmer wants to do that?
Yes.
Meanwhile, she's not letting any in her house.
No, and she's got a $10,000 square foot place, plus a 7,000 square foot cottage.
She can go fuck herself.
Well, I don't know anybody else that would want to.
Yeah. By far the worst president ever. Obama used to hold that in my eyes. Now it's.
But Obama's still behind the scenes, so he's assisting in.
So maybe it is Obama we should be blaming, because Biden isn't running anything. He's just sitting around eating ice cream and shit in his pants.
That was the next thing I was going to say. Is, you know, he can't carry on a conversation. He doesn't know where he's going. He can barely walk. He can't take stairs. You know,
I bet he doesn't debate Trump.
He's
too feeble. He's incapable of debating anybody. Right?
No. Well, and you know they've got the thing going in his ear telling him everything to say, and he still can't get his grades.
Yeah.
And it's not because he's old, you know, because I know people that are way older than that, and they are totally together. My neighbor across the street is 92, and she is sharp as a tack.
Yeah. It's senility. He's gone senile.
Right.
And it gets worse by the day.
Yeah.
Biden, I don't think will be alive in 4 years.
I don't think so.
I don't either.
I don't think
brain's already dead.
He just has too much going on.
I mean, unless Elon Musk can give him a brain transplant, that's the only hope he's got.
I don't think that'll work either.
Yeah.
I think he
Cyberlink or whatever the hell it's called, maybe that can help him.
He already had a lobotomy.
I'm gonna go get cookies out of my car. I'm gonna get them together to.
Hey, what makes Joe Biden the worst president this country's ever had?
Because he's never done anything.
He's divided us.
Well, that's not doing anything, though. Not for me, it's not.
But do you think he's the worst president?
worse than 10 put together.
Yeah.
Worse than the worst 10 put together.
Yeah, no one,
at least.
no one comes close. And here's the thing, no matter who's in there, if it's Gavin Newsom or Gretchen Whitmer or Biden, they all have the same policies.
Yeah.
They're all Joe Biden.
They're all going to leave the border.
They're all gonna leave it
all
open,
gonna,
nonstop.
do whatever they want to do.
Trump gets in there, he seals the border. The next Democrat we vote in, they open that shit right up again.
Yep.
Cut holes in whatever fence Trump puts up.
They should have made it a mountain along the border so they can't take it down.
Yeah. And Biden, he just forgave like, I don't know how many billions of dollars in student debt loans. Even though the Supreme Court said he couldn't do it, he did it anyways. What a lawless prick. Making us pay for these freeloaders.
I heard he suspended it because he wants to give the money to Ukraine instead.
He's buying votes.
Yeah.
He's forgiving their student loan debt so that they vote for him.
Yeah.
He can't win on policy, so all Democrats can do now is resort to giving people free shit in
all
hopes
they
that they'll
ever do
vote
is
for
just
him.
Throw money around anyway.
Yeah, it's just money.
Yep.
It's disgusting.
Just always print some more, right?
No.
That's gonna be our downfall, bro. If it ain't all the terrorists that Biden let in here, it's gonna be our national debt. Can only handle so much of that shit.
Black
That's
luggage
it.
for something in them.
So hey, what makes Biden the worst president? Because I think he's the worst president by far.
Let's see, he's definitely taking money from his son's companies. Besides the fact he's a career politician,
He's taking money from all these
he
countries
called
that hate
black
us.
people the N-word in congressional halls. The whole locking up all the blacks, the 87 or
Crime bill.
crime bill. I mean, the list is just massive. Build Back Better was his whole campaign. What's built, what's back, and what the hell is better? Nothing.
Nothing, dude.
Absolutely nothing in this country is any better. Everything costs more. The country's more divided, well more divided than it was under Trump at this point. I don't even think there's any way to fix the division, and they're certainly not doing anything about it.
They make it worse every time they open their mouths.
Yeah, well, and the MAGA people, they call us terrorists and all this stuff. Do you even realize "Make America Great"? That's what MAGA means, and people don't realize this.
You don't want open borders, so that's bad. You don't want to hand out free shit to everybody to make print money and make inflation go sky high, so that's bad, I guess.
We're all for legal immigration. Legal, come to the border, go claim asylum, and go through the process. Don't just cross the border and expect us to, and our tax dollars to pay for you.
Most countries, if you do that, they'll throw you in prison.
And then come here.
Poland doesn't allow anybody in. You know what? Poland's doing great right now.
Well, I think Poland just voted in a lefty.
Well, the speech I heard from whoever their lead was talking to UN, it wasn't old, but he basically laid out to the UN. Poland's doing great. We don't want any of your help. All you bring is problems.
Is that your real hair?
No, this is my presidential hair.
People ask me that all the time. Is that your real hair?
That's my presidential hair.
No, it's a hat.
And to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. God bless America! Okay.
Hey, what makes Joe Biden the worst president?
He's a criminal. He sold out to the CCP in China before the election happened.
He let a Chinese spy balloon fly over our whole country and he didn't shoot it down until it was done spying on us.
He was paid over $5 million.
Yeah, well, lots
Promised
of
all kinds of things, him and his son.
Yeah. They should go to jail.
Because they think they're going to take over. Oh, but no.
Instead, they arrest Trump and prosecute Trump. Trump's innocent.
They did the same thing to Jesus Christ.
They're
so remember
guilty.
that.
It's like if the mob ran the country, right?
Exactly.
We'd be better off. Al Capone didn't have any as many felonies as they've thrown on Trump. Trump's innocent.
Just for
Hey, what makes Biden the worst president?
Everything.
everything.
Joe Biden.
Can't name anything?
No.
Come on.
His policies suck. His immigration totally sucks.
He refuses to build the wall.
He doesn't know what he's doing because
He's not calling the shots.
no, he's not.
He's brain dead.
Either the Obamas are. Oh, I heard that the Clintons were in charge.
The Clintons are in charge, you think?
I think so.
His son's getting rich, that's for damn sure. Over in Russia.
It's more than one person, I think.
There's a whole. The whole Congress is fucked
Hey,
up.
did you hear Adam Schiff? You know he's running for Senate again, and he's ahead of all the other candidates by like 25 points.
Who's he?
Adam Schiff, pencil neck Schiff. Adam Schiff, Shifty Schiff. Who would vote for that fucker? Who? How dumb you gotta be to vote for that guy? He's the biggest liar in Congress.
Isn't he supposed to be running for Congress in California?
Yeah, again, and he's gonna win overwhelmingly.
Is he from California?
Yeah.
That one
God, Matt.
What's the matter with Californians, man, and New Yorkers and shit?
They're all Democrats. That's what's wrong with them.
But do you got your guns ready? You gotta get your guns.
Democrats don't have any guns.
No, they're just gonna lay down and take it.
They're just gonna bend over and take whatever the Chinese give them.
Wayne, what makes Joe Biden the worst president ever?
What makes him the worst president ever?
Yeah. I mean, I think he is.
I think the corruption of every agency in our country, every agency, and he's back behind it. He never speaks out about it. Now they say he's playing games. He's going to stop the illegals from coming across the border and put Trump's old policy in place and try to make it look like he's doing something.
Yeah, he's full of shit.
I agree with that. Yeah.
You know who corrupted all the agencies? It was Obama.
Well, of course.
So maybe Obama's the worst still.
They didn't want to do anything for 3 years, and all of a sudden now they want to do something.
He's going to say he's doing something, but he really won't be.
Yeah, he won't. I mean, it's an election year, and he ain't going to do shit.
Yeah.
And right now, with our state sending people to Texas and 25 other states, we're doing something about it on our own, without the federal government.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that Texas is trying to stop the illegals, and Biden sends the feds down there to stop it, leave it open. That's nuts.
He's going to start something.
It's hard to believe the American people stand for this shit.
He's really going to start something that he can't finish, and with Kamala Kamala's supposed to have been down there for 3 years, and every time someone asks her about the border, no, I haven't been to Europe yet either.
She's the border czar. Hey, she went down there one time and she was nowhere near the border. You know what I mean? She's a joke. Her approval rating's lower than Biden's. That's crazy. You know how dumb you gotta be?
I really believe that she's
That's diversity hiring.
Watching the news, listening to people on the street, the ones that are even part-way Democrat have turned to Republican, and some of the full-blooded, straight out, I'm not voting for nobody but the Clintons and the Bidens. They right now said they would not vote for Joe Biden if they had to, that they would vote for Trump.
Yeah.
Now they voted for Obama. They wanted to vote for, well, they did vote for Hillary, and they voted for Joe Biden, but they'll never do it
Listen,
again.
Biden didn't win legit, and he won't win legit next time. Because I think they will not let Trump have it. They will.
Laura Trump said
they're already meddling in the election right in front of us. What are they doing behind the scenes?
Laura Trump said it best yesterday at CPAC.
I think our country is going to say,
She said, what happened in 2020 cannot and will not happen again. And she said, we can't fight fire with fire. We have to fight fire with dynamite. That's exactly what she said.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know, man. Biden wins again. I think the shit will hit the fan. Because I think people will be over it. Okay, guys, I guess now we're going to wave every Friday, right?
Yes.
Every Friday. We're back to every Friday in Orange City, guys. Every single Friday out here in Orange City. Saxon Boulevard, Enterprise Road. Watch for my flyers on X, ScrewTube, and Rumble. Get out here every Friday. Do it!
And you know, stand here in front of this portrait of the man behind me here. He said, and I want to make sure I get the quote exactly right. He said, the better angel, he said, we must address the council and address the better angels of our nature. And we do well to remember what else he said. He said, we're not enemies, but we're friends. It's in the part of the Civil War. He said, we're not enemies, but we're friends. We must not be enemies. Folks, and I've been around, I know I don't look it, I've been around a long while. And I mean this sincerely. Politics has gotten too bitter.